So I wanted to show you this real quick. This is the tool that I talked about with the Fiery. But right in the driver, you'll see this little dropper. And when I move this dropper around, right here, I have it in your blue, right? I'm moving it around just this blue. And you'll see that is the code that it's gathering, right? And if I move this dropper around to any other areas, right, you'll see that it's measuring what the exact color measurements are. Essentially the color code, like a Fiery, is for that color. So I went ahead and after you do that, you hit this little printer icon, right, that prints out a bunch of hues. And I did that here. So right here, right, we have all the variations that it's identified of that blue. So if you say, hey, you know what? I think number 42 is the correct color. I would go back up here and I would type in 40, oops, sorry, right? I would delete that and type in 42, add. And now what it did was, and you have an unlimited amount of profiles you can add here, but what it did was it applied that code and that color scheme, okay, to every single time it sees that color value of 123, 195, which was that color hue in your icon, it will go ahead and change that color to the new code that you pick here. So what I'm gonna do is print a couple of these out for you, as well as this color code. So if you say, hey, Ant, you know what? Let's redo the samples with code 4E instead of 42, I can go ahead and reprint that for you. And some other things I wanted to show you in the driver when we go into imaging. This has a lot of additional capabilities than a normal copier driver. It's very, very similar to a Fiery. So I have obviously color controls here. And here was the gloss mode feature I talked about, which I'll print a couple samples there. But here you have a lot of adjustments, right? We can go, text and graphics, text and photo, vivid. There's even advanced settings that you can adjust. And then we can apply some custom settings. So very, very advanced graphic art driver for the marketing level machine. And this is the machine with the booklet maker. What we would be including is this machine, but the 60 page per minute version with that graphic art driver and a smaller staple finisher. So you actually get the capacity to stack up to 1,000 sheets. So if you're doing a large run, you can bring it over. So I'm gonna go ahead and print out some samples now of the two documents, and I'll play around with some settings. This way I show you a couple options. And I'll also send this, this fob essentially to you as well. So you can pick and choose from those colors as well if you wanna see it reprinted. Thank you.